This was by far my favorite spawn at the level 200 range, decent experience and great profit. Here is Banuta Ministry. Banuta was one of my favorite spawns, and if I were on that level range today, I would still hunt there. Sadly, it requires a bunch of quests to get access, starting with finishing Mission 8 of the Ape City quest and being on the Mission 4 of the Wrath of the Emperor quest. But assuming you have the access, head to Banuta. If you have delivered the Egg of the Many, then you can use the shortcut located here. By using the egg once, you can permanent access and it saves a bit of time. If not, then you gotta follow this path. On this floor, you will need a melee weapon to break the amphoras. After breaking all 4, head to the teleport by the middle passage. By entering the teleport, you will be at Banuta -1. This is a decent spawn as well for level 120 Paladins, but I would rather hunt the spawn in Talahu. I have a video for that. Head here and follow this path until you reach -3. This is the floor I hunted the most. It's more likely for it to be available compared to the other floors, and especially compared to the cave of Talahu. The one downside could be that there is too many different monsters, but nowadays, because of charms, it makes it better. My level recommendation is 200, but of course this can be hunted before that, at even level 150, although it will be harder to run there at that level. Not that it's much easier to run as level 200, but the hunt will be a lot easier just because of the Ember Wing. Similar to how I hunted behemoths in my other video, in here I will step on an energy bomb and let the Emberwind take the aggro. So I hunted this spawn in a semi-AoE style. Whenever Emberwind was up, I will use diamonds, but when I didn't have it, I will use single target with crystallines. I recommend to stick to that. The route to follow is simple, as you only do a lap around the cave. The equipment I was using is not what I will recommend, and instead I will go for this. A sleep shawl is not needed if you're going to hunt like me, but if you have it, you can use it. But ideally, the cheapest way to go is with garlic necklaces, as they are very useful to reduce the damage from the medusas. With Emberwind, the experience will be around 1.7 kk, and without it, it will be around the 1.1 kk, making an average of 1.4 kk an hour. The profit tends to be pretty stable, around the 300k an hour, and around 20 medusa hairs. These make this spawn even better nowadays, as they are used for the magic level imbuement, which is on high demand and the supply tends to be low on most servers. In Noctera, these go for almost 10k right now, so it will be easily 200k profit an hour. The snake skins are also used for the earth protection imbuement, but since that one is not as popular, these might not even sell for much higher than NPC price. Regardless of that, you should check the price before selling. For supplies, I was using around 1.5k crystalline arrows and just going with 200 diamonds, about 200 strong manas with 2 level 2 mana leech, around 200 thunderstorms and like 40 energy bombs. It's important to head there with enough cap, so I will usually start my hunts with 1.2 free of cap just to pick up the loot, as it tends to be very heavy. Also, when the Emberwind is up, I will go -4 and do these pulls, as they have more monsters per pull, but without it, stick to -3 for sure. That is all I got for this video. Coming soon I will make one for the last floor of Banuta, which I will say is for level 350 or higher. Thank you for watching. If you like the content and want to support the channel, consider sending Tibia coins to good donation. See you next time.